Hey man, that's right there. You know, I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be able to have my next interview. You know, I feel honored to bring. Man, I wanna introduce you as not just as the cast, but individually. So when people know who, when they're watching the show, they can relate. Like, damn, well I heard them on the radio show. But this is the Land, FAU. You know what I'm saying? The Land, FAU. It's a new series that's going to be premiering on TV 20, only on TV 20. Okay, it's the debut is going to be 4/14. Wait a minute, no, I'm wrong. When is it coming out?
4/14/15.
What year is this?
Count it.
Hey, we in 14 right now. We're not in 13. My mind was telling me we was in 2013.
Uh-oh.
I'm still on the booth. So I'm like, wait.
Your unofficial sponsor.
My unofficial sponsor, Jose Quavo, is definitely in the building. But okay, May 14th. Okay, May 14th. Be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely keeping this, and I'm gonna post it on all my outlets. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I have Dominique in the house, and I have Ryan. Now, Ryan, your character on the show is
Officer Brick McKinney.
Officer Brick McKinney, and Dominique, your character on the show is
Kai.
Kai?
Officer Kai Coleman.
Okay, so both of you are police officers.
Yep.
Okay. Now, we got two police officers. We got Johnny Law here in the building, y'all. Okay, but on the same note, okay, now give us a little. I mean, we don't want to give up too much of it, but give us a little dialogue on the storyline.
Absolutely. So yeah, The Land FAU is a police drama, and it's about an all-black police unit in Cleveland.
Okay.
So we go after high-profile warrants in the city. But the thing about it is, our other co-star, his name is Robert Gray. Shout out to Robert. We all have a different way of going about doing the same thing.
Right.
And so it's very difficult for us to jail. It's very difficult for us to move forward because we're always trying to do it our way, and our ways are very conflicting.
Right. I can understand that.
They're very conflicting.
I can kind of understand that. Now, how long you been filming this?
We have put about 4 months it took us to do our pilot.
Okay.
Which we consider our pilots, our first 2 episodes.
Right.
And we premiered it at G Cup. Shout out to Donna's
Damn,
dad.
I hate that I missed that. Okay.
Oh, you should have came.
Oh my God, I would love
we were
that.
Packed.
Oh wow.
It was packed.
That's cool. I'm on board now. You know, anything I got going on, let me know. I'm there. I want to check. I want to follow this for real, all the way. But go ahead, finish telling me.
Oh yeah, so G Cup went really, really well. We had a packed audience, and our feedback was phenomenal. And shortly after that, we got an opportunity to connect with TV20, and definitely had to take some time to shout out Kathy Allen. She's a general manager over
Kathy Allen, let's go.
She is the general manager over there at TV20, and she is just amazing. We're talking about a strong.
All right, everybody. Now, like I told y'all, in case y'all didn't know, all right, be good. Now, that's Fred right there. All right, Carmen. Now we live and Touch of Rain Nail Salon. So all that back talk you're hearing in the background because they're up here taking care of business. So we interviewing right here in the middle of this boy. So please bear with us. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. But go ahead.
Oh yeah. So Kathy, she's amazing. And you talk about somebody that's strong, intelligent. She's a role model.
Right.
And when I sat down and met with Kathy for the first time, she was a ball of encouragement.
Right.
She really supported the project, and she said, let's make this happen. And it was tremendous for me, the cast, the crew. Right. We had, again, 4 months, and we were just going to produce it online. So we had 8 seasons with 10-minute episodes. Well, now we're switching over to a TV format, so we got more writing to do because it's half hour.
Right.
So,
right. But and I guess Netflix really made me realize exactly how much footage is on it without all the commercials. It's not really that long. Yeah. It was like 15 minutes, if that.
22.
22 minutes?
22.
Right. So for a half an hour show, 8 minutes be commercials.
And it depends on the station, but that's a good marker, 22, 25 minutes.
Okay. That's great, man. I'm excited. Officer. Okay. Hey, now, it's pretty much, is it like you going around doing warrants, you know, the high profile crimes, the criminals that we really want off of the street. Now, is that easy? I mean, to portray that, you know what I'm saying? I know, you know, it's a script and you following it, but to really get into character, do you find that coming natural? Is that naturally given to you?
It comes with repetition,
Right.
and it comes with actually learning the aspects of the job as if you were really
right, exactly.
an officer. But Dominique over here, I joke with her all the time because she directs it, she wrote it, she, you know, drives everybody there. Like she's like, you know, she is like the captain of the ship. But as a director, she likes to split hairs.
Right.
And that's a good thing because it makes it authentic.
Okay.
You know, she wants it to be real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that helps.
You gotta be able to
Yeah.
catch people's interest and keep them hooked.
He gives me a very hard time, by the way. He
I
said
do.
that so eloquently as though
do.
he's just like
No.
right on board with the splitting of hairs.
Right.
He is against the splitting of hairs.
I'm not against it. I just don't like it all the time.
Right.
It's just.
I can understand that. I can understand that. See, but you know, when you hands on like you was as a director and a actress, a writer, you know, you can ad-lib a lot of things. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Because your creative vision just pop in and you could be like, we're going to run it this way. So I guess it could be a good thing, but it could be kind of confusing at the same time.
Well, and it's not even that. I mean, we usually stick to the script because it's exhausting. All the pre-preparation that goes into it, once you figure those logistics out, you're not changing it. And continuity is an issue, so you got to do it the same way every single time.
Right.
But it's just more so how to, you know, characterization, how you're going to bring that moment to life. Sometimes you may be too big. You know, it's like you should be upset. And it's but if I tell anybody right now, be upset, be angry, most people are gonna start screaming.
Right.
But in real life, when people are upset, some people are real quiet.
The facial expression.
Exactly.
See,
Some
I
people
can
are
do that. I
reserved.
can do that. I can turn on asshole. I can turn on nice guy, funny guy, all that. I can be mad and upset. You know what I'm saying? So I can like what understand. But I got a question for you. Is a lot of the storylines that you come up with, is they from personal experiences, things you've seen on TV, or you really just let your mind wander and try to come up with it?
Oh man, that's a fantastic question. So everything that I experience emotionally comes from personal experience. Every single emotion that all the different characters feel comes from my own personal experience. I'm a woman that wears a lot of hats.
Right.
So a lot of times I have to be strong like his character is, and you know, and very tunnel vision. And then sometimes I'm very compassionate and you know, heartsy and you know, emotional. He knows nothing about me. Don't listen to this. He knows nothing about me. You know, and then sometimes, you know, I'm a little crazy.
Right.
You know, he knows nothing about me. And you'll see that in the different characters. Now, as far as the storylines, that's all authentic.
Okay.
Our first season deals with sex trafficking.
Right.
Which, if you know anything about sex trafficking in Ohio, I think it's in about 1,800 young girls
Right.
and women are taken off the
Easy.
streets once,
So
at
we
that
had-
often a month.
We had that dude Castro don't even ship him out. He kept him in his house, in his
You know,
attic.
State Board making us do, we got to get 2 credit hours and we have to watch a video. Basically, we got to take a class so when we renew our license on human trafficking.
To recognize it by y'all being,
Yep.
because they want to keep
said
it looking good.
They come through
Wow.
the business.
They come through the
Wow.
beauty industry. It's huge. 1,800. That's a
Wow.
month. That is 1,800 a month. I mean, Toledo is considered a recruitment city. That means
Yeah.
literally they go to Toledo, and from Toledo they will ship them throughout the
Ship them
United States
throughout
and
the
Mexico, and
world, right.
they'll take them, inject, you know, drugs into their arms immediately after snatching them, so that they become dependent on them. I mean, it's horrible. And I really wanted to speak out about it. I really wanted to. That's kind of the whole concept of the show. It's not just entertainment. We want to make sure that we're actually giving back to the community. It's about not always creating fans and taking from those fans and
Right.
not giving anything back to them.
Right.
You know,
want
and
to teach them a lesson.
absolutely. I mean, it's like, what
Man,
lesson
this
do you
remind me
get
of the Cosby Show without the women coming up saying they was drugged and raped later on down the line. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's-
saying? But you know, but that's a good thing.
Right.
You know, they're trying to do Bill Cosby. They're
Yeah,
saying.
that's
I don't think Bill. I mean, Bill probably got the guts, but I don't think he's took it. You know what I'm saying? They set it out to him. Bill Cosby was an icon, but you know that's another story for another day. I'm glad that you know, and I want to compliment you, and I want to thank you for taking this step. What motivated you to do this?
Well, I've been an actor my entire life.
Okay.
And, you know, I've always been a community activist, and those two things have always stuck with me, and it just always bothered me that art always took from people but very rarely gave back.
Right.
And it's like, for me, it's like, if I'm accepting my Oscar, I don't want for young girls to say, like, oh my God, you know, she's from Cleveland.
Right.
I want the women that I'm continuing to mentor to be like, oh yeah, that's Miss Dominique, she'll be here tomorrow.
Right.
I helped her pick out her dress.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Hands-on.
You know, and you should stay connected to the
obtainable.
community.
And that's the truth. A lot of times we do not have those role models that we can actually reach out and touch. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same concept with the mega church. You got all these different people, and you really don't have no personal ties with none of them.
It has to be a point to celebrity.
It
has to be a point to celebrity. It has to be a point to the platform. And I'm definitely not speaking on anyone else's experience, but for me, my convictions and living them out, celebrity, talent, that means nothing if you're not doing anything with that platform. This whole show was birthed out of something called the Make Our City Stronger campaign. And what the Make Our City Stronger campaign, what it does is uses professional stage and film productions to strengthen the city by promoting positive messages, supporting local charities, providing free training for aspiring talent, and jobs for professional talent. So that's what we're doing with the Land FAU. I mean, we partner with Lachey Cosmetics. Lachey Cosmetics is our title sponsor for the show. We are so grateful to have them as a community partner. And shout out to Lachey.
Shout out Lachey. Hey, that's what you have on now?
I always have.
Oh my
on.
God, and she's looking. You gotta see it on YouTube. She's beautiful. Watch out. Okay, but honestly, you know, I'm glad. Now, how can the fans follow you? I know it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? We got the date that it's coming out, but you know, Instagram, Twitter, there. You know, because you know you can go on there and follow CSI and get tweets and all that. Is this going to be set up for the show also?
We got our Facebook page.
Facebook page, check it out.
Like the Facebook page. Hashtag the Land Life. Like us. You know, and we'll be in your face. We are going to build more social media, but it'll be, you know, more towards when the show is coming out. Our website will be up soon, thelandlife.com. So please visit that often for updates, and hopefully you'll see us in the community doing something to make your life better. Right, damn. You know, I like this, man. I love this movement. You know what I'm saying? And I got a question for you. Now, are you through filming for the season, or you got some you know gonna keep moving? What's going on?
We got some work to do. Just to put it very simply, we got some work to do. Like as Dominique said earlier, the show is a little bit different now because it's not going to be just, you know, a 10-minute episode ran on the web. It has to be some more writing. You know, some more work goes into it because the shows are going to be longer. So we have some work to do. You know, we got to roll up our sleeves and get down. But
and it seems that deadline ticking away.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be here before you know it, right?
Exactly.
Tax time.
Damn, right. That's when a lot of we gonna have a lot of ballers in a minute.
Right.
You know?
Tax time ballers. Right?
Y'all didn't hear they cutting out I heard they cutting out what's that people be getting earned income tax?
They're not cutting that out. Don't believe that. They're not cutting that out. They're gonna keep her income credit. They're gonna keep that.
They said that shit. I'm dead serious. They said that.
They're not gonna cut that out. Hey, listen. Now,
they cut
now
I don't get it, so they need to cut. I'm like,
you know,
I didn't go
now I know. Okay, now
I
there's three of you on the flyer. The young man, what's his name?
Robert Bray.
Robert Bray.
Yeah.
Now, these are you be considered the three main characters.
Well, I would add one more. Our Sergeant Cornel Calhoun III is the actor who plays Sergeant Royal Kadinsky. He's definitely should have a spot on there.
Right.
Because he's the one who kind of keeps us in mind. He's mean to me in the show. Like, he's really mean to me. Right. And I told you my character is emotional. So.
Right.
Oh, why you gotta be crying?
And you know, my dad said that. My father. So everybody loved the show. They came to the room. Oh my God, it was great. Right. Oh, the writing on it. Oh my gosh. Right. You know, everybody loves Ryan's character. Oh, he did an excellent job. Oh my God. So I'm getting all this positive feedback. And my father comes. You know, he looks at me. He's like. Because he didn't raise me like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was looking at me and said, don't you want to make your character stronger?
Right.
It's like, no, Dad, I want the conflict. but you're taking too much crap.
Right.
That's what he told me. And it's
Right.
like, but I want that. I want those dynamics,
Because
you
there's
know.
gonna be people that be the passionate gonna fall for your character.
But what's funny is, you know, and I definitely want to give our viewers what to think. Everyone, our characters argue a lot.
Right.
His character and my character
It's
argue.
not
Who
an
the
argument.
dirty cop?
It's not an argument.
It's not
We
arguing.
argue
It's not an argument.
all the time.
Right.
We're arguing, and
Check.
I want to know who the dirty one.
you gotta watch.
You gotta watch it.
I want to know who the dirty
Good.
cop.
I'm glad.
You dirty guy.
I'm glad.
Hey, but you know though, I mean, thinking about on my experiences. Okay, just even recently, you know, I don't want to tar and feather no one, but you know, I'm involved. I'm a precinct committeeman, right up
Awesome.
under the councilman, and you know, I'm involved in the community, and I got pulled over by some police officers in my neighborhood, and when he pulled over, first we walked up to the car, and he said, "Where the rest of the weed at?" So I said, "What weed? Well, I don't get high. I don't get high." You know what I'm saying? So immediately I snatched my head off. And I said, "Man, I'm Mr. Knuckles, the community precinct person." I said, "I done met you several times." He looked at me. He said, "Oh, I didn't recognize you." So he will go back to his car. He come back. He had me my license, my insurance. He said, "Okay, well, you can go ahead." He said, "I didn't recognize you. You can go." But I'm thinking like, if it wouldn't have been me, if it been somebody else, what type of shit is that? You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm
That
not
happened in
mad.
Cleveland.
Yeah, it happened right in this area. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is like, the police officers, when they made that law that they don't have to live in the community, that changed the game.
Yeah.
You know, when they live here, you know, when you live in the neighborhood, you know Lil Johnny. You know what I'm saying? You take Lil Johnny home, you know his mama gonna whoop his behind because he shouldn't have been out here doing it.
Right.
But you got the one kid, see, it's called intervention. You know what I'm saying? When you got that, so with your characters, are they based in the? I mean, you know, I don't want to get too much of the show away, but is they?
Don't worry, I
they
won't
know,
give too much of the show away.
They know
Ever.
the officer. They live in the neighborhood. They live in the community. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when you know Officer John, you know what I'm saying? He said, "Here come Officer John," because you know Officer John gonna be the one to take your money. Officer Joe gonna be the one to take your dope because he got a habit on this. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So,
I'm
man,
excited. I can't wait. I want to know. I want to watch it now. Is the pilot on available to
No,
watch?
the pilot is not. Only
Okay.
our old trailer, but a new trailer will be up. Yeah.
So the old trailer is available.
Right, you can go see the old
Where
trailer.
you see the old trailer? And let us know where you see that.
Paramore Media TV on YouTube. Paramore Media TV. Paramore. Not
Media.
like the group Paramore.
Right.
They're like me. So.
Okay, I like
For the
that. Right. Okay. So there you have it.
So,
So you go check out the pilot. You know you're gonna get a lot of likes, a lot of looks. You know what I'm saying? A lot of views.
So, yay, thank you. That makes me happy. So, but to go back to the question that you asked, when you're talking about the police being in the neighborhood,
Mhm.
politics aside, right?
Right.
I can't escape it. You
Right.
know, I worked full time for the president during the 2012 election. I'm always in the community. I cannot escape it. It's my heartbeat. It's
Right.
what fuels me. And politics aside, there is tension,
Yeah.
right? There's tension between our community and the police department.
Definitely.
The most powerful thing about art is that we can do something about that.
Yes.
There's also there's a disparity and a gap between the way information is transferred to our community.
Right.
I mean, TV20, you can go on there and actually watch the council meetings, the city council meetings.
Yes.
When they're talking to one another,
Yes.
you can watch and get all that information.
Uh-huh.
There are individuals in the
And
neighborhood.
people don't know that.
They don't know. They're not going. They're not seeing.
They're not
You know, they
tuned in.
got questions about the traffic cameras. I watched. It was an hour-long meeting that they recently had. I think it was last week, Wednesday. And there were so many it answered so many questions that the citizens had, but they don't know about it. This is our way of using something to capture everyone's attention so that they can be informed. And we can be the face for that.
Right.
You know, we want to be part of the movement of alleviating some of that tension and healing some of those wounds as it relates to the community and how they relate to the police.
Right.
You know.
And man, to hear you say that, man, is great, man. And I hope that you never lose your vision. A lot of times, you know, they say the Illuminati come knocking at your door and they want to make it based on this because they know when this show was about this, all the viewers get tuned in more. You know what I'm saying? Because it was this kind of controversial that, you know, don't ever lose your dream
I
and your
appreciate that.
focus. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
And
I mean, I'm the queen of. I'm never scared to leave a deal on the table. I don't care if it's in television or if it's a man. I'm
Good,
never scared to leave a deal on the table, and I have. There have been, you know, fantastic offers for this show after people seeing the trailer and the pilot. They were all over it. But, you know, TV20 is where we need to be.
Right.
Because I can go and I can do any other network, and then my community will still be dying. We'll still be hearing more stories like the one that you just told.
Exactly.
And then, to me, I've wasted my talent. I've wasted the investment that God put in me.
Good deal. Good deal. Hey, officer, what else you want to say, guy?
I want to know a little bit of the dirty.
Right.
What neighborhoods are y'all in? Are y'all shooting in? Tell us that.
That's a good question. What neighborhoods, communities?
Do you know Cleveland? He's from Akron,
I'm
so
from Akron.
he's
I'm in Cleveland a lot. I mean, I have a lot of family up here in Cleveland, so it's Cleveland is no stranger to me. So,
Right.
but I mean, we shoot all over the place.
Name a street.
This is what
I'm saying.
Don't do him like
This is what I'm
that.
saying.
I can name,
Love his lane.
I can
Love
name
his lane.
areas.
Love his lane.
I can name areas, but you
What
know,
area?
specific streets like
He's
you
talking
know.
about somewhere.
Hey man, I know
77
Love his
North.
lane. I know Arlington. So, you
We
know.
were over in Huff.
Was over
We
in
were
Huff?
over in Huff.
We were over in
Right.
Huff.
Good
we
job.
were over in Euclid.
Right.
We shot over in Euclid. Over there.
No projects. Ain't been in no projects yet.
Oh,
Been in the projects?
yeah, we've been in the hood,
In
but
the
not
hood,
in projects.
But not in the projects.
What y'all was in?
I want to see if y'all can spot them out. But
Okay.
I will say,
I got some connects on a few projects. You know what I'm saying? In case y'all want to shoot.
Right,
some
I mean, y'all
projects.
need to come over to Buckeye.
Yeah, come over here.
Woodland.
we will though. I mean, we
He was
will.
over
We
there.
got
We was on Larchmere. We shot on Larchmere. We shot
Okay.
on Larchmere.
He was over there.
My homie Vincent White, he has a photography studio
Yeah.
right next to Jezebel's Bayou.
Yeah.
So we shot part of one of our police stations was staged in there.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we
And
shot.
I love this, man. I want to, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I want to, take a couple hats off and put a couple new hats on. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, me
I'm
too.
going live right now to let y'all know that if y'all ever need, an extra seat or a part for me,
Do
please
something
don't
dramatic. Do
hesitate.
something dramatic.
Okay,
Get
you
your
go.
audition right now. Give
Yeah,
me a
but-
line from a movie. Give me a line from a movie.
No,
I'm ready.
I'm raw. I'm
Can
raw
you
and
take
uncut.
this? Can
I'm
you
ready.
take
I'm raw and uncut. Here you
Cause
go.
my phone full.
Here you go. Y'all ready for this?
Cause I need to upload this to the
I'm ready.
gram.
I'm ready.
What happened? I thought we was gonna be together forever. Is you serious? You cheat on me? Day and night I go to work. I cook, I take care of these damn kids, and this is what you do for me?
Is this from Temptation?
Is you serious?
Is this from Tyler Perry's Temptation?
No, this is my life. Stage one.
That's gotta be his
That was
life
it.
if you go in on that angle.
Right.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not buying it. I'm
You're
not
not
buying
buying
it.
it?
No,
You ain't buying it?
I do this for a living. I'm
That
not
one-
buying that.
that one
That
real.
one your life. You can't cook.
That is his life.
You said you make meals. You can't cook.
He do.
Look at that. And
That is
that's
the
acting.
number. That's mommy daddy.
That's acting right there. I put that down
Like
right
no
there.
You
lie,
can
that's
cook.
mommy daddy.
Yeah, I'm
Like
Like,
for
no
real
lie.
food.
For real, nigga, you
I'm
talking to
telling you.
president of the PTA.
Yeah, I'll do all that. That's me.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm all
I can
over
cook
it.
too. I can
Right.
cook too.
Hey, but though, for real, you said you didn't. I didn't. That was.
I just want to be the nail
I
tech,
don't-
and you
That was
come in
emotional.
and
Do
wreck one of
angry.
my
Do
clients.
angry. It gotta be something people know. You gotta do
Angry.
something from a show that people
Here you go.
know.
Here you go. Now I gotta get my face together. Here you go.
It's fake.
Is you serious? This is what you go to school and do? Your teacher tell you to sit down, but you want to be the class clown and act the fool for your friends? Your friends ain't gonna be there taking care of you at the end of the day. I'm here. I'm the one going to work every day. And here it is out. You want TVs, flat screens, iPhones? Matter of fact, go get all that shit. Go get the iPhone, go get the TV, the DVD player, and bring that shit right here on this table right now. Right now!
So
Done.
listen, I got a role for you, Officer Brick McKinney.
I can do it.
I'm out of here.
Hey, you always a ripping shit.
I got a role for you right now.
She been trying to get rid of me for so
Somebody
long.
father that y'all come and get.
No way,
Hey,
seriously though.
but I don't want to take his spot. He already on the flyer
She
and
been trying to get
everything.
rid of me for
No, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. No, but
Alright, so that's really though, you're a good
Yeah,
father like
I'm
that.
saying
He's a
that.
good father like
oh yeah,
that.
I'm all in there. Yeah, I do that.
Can we take a minute and commend you for that?
Oh,
Can I give
definitely.
you
I
the-
appreciate that. And my show is Real Talk Men's Roundtable, and what we do is we talk about real things that men should talk about. They shouldn't be afraid to open up their mouth and communicate some things. You know what I'm saying? And you know, something I have fun on the show, but it's all real. You know, I mean, you know, we crack a few jokes, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm actually trying to say something to make these young men stand up and realize that they're young men. And they got a proper place.
Young men need to see a man.
You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, we can
that's
laugh and we can joke. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm kind of looking forward to this show, man. And when Rain called me and told me that you was gonna be here, I got excited. You know what I'm saying? You know, for all jokes aside, if you know, I want to help do what I can to help promote the show and do what I can to be there because it's real, man. And I like to see people doing something for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I like to see that. So, you know, I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful y'all came in. Is there anything else you would like to share? Because I don't want to, you know, end on a soft note. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Dominique, when are we doing the
So, the giveaways next Saturday. A part of the Larchmere Holiday Stroll. Holiday Stroll is a part of the Larchmere Holiday Stroll. You will have me, Ryan, who just found out about this while he's sitting right here.
Right. He from Akron, ain't that far away.
No, I mean, I make this trip all the time.
All the time. It's only 15, 20 minutes.
330.
He think he's 10% from Cleveland. 10%. But
5%.
Saturday we will be
And
here.
no matter where you at, when you look for Akron, you still swatted by Cleveland. They gonna call you Cleveland.
It don't matter. No separation. And
Yeah,
you're
but
welcome
make
for
no
that.
mistake about it. I am from Akron, Ohio.
So is LeBron.
I got
man.
love. I got
hey,
love.
And the
for
only reason
Cleveland.
you getting some love right now because LeBron came back.
That's
Other
it.
than that,
That's it.
That's cool. Akron cats can stand alone in the midst of Cleveland. Oh, this Cleveland. No, I got love for Cleveland. Cleveland is family. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good deal. That's a good deal.
my big brother and big sister up here, aunties and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But so yeah, we'll be here, and you know, people like to do toy drives, which are amazing. But I was thinking about, you know, just maybe we talked to Rain, and me and Rain was brainstorming while she was bedazzling my fingers, which look amazing. Please tell them how gorgeous my fingers are.
Right.
Okay, so. And we want to give gifts to women. We want to do a mom giveaway. So when the women come here this Saturday, we're going to be giving away free gifts. It'll be free nail services, free hair services, free makeup services, massages. And for all you mom dads.
I know, bro. I know that. You see what that look is saying.
What?
You didn't have to say anything.
My accent working now. My shit working now.
Between 1 to 4, come down to a touch of rain.
Run your plug.
12407 Larchmere. It'll be free carriage rides. Yay.
Now I'm gonna be here for the carriage rides.
Right, that's what we're gonna
We got
do
Living Dolls in the window down at
Living
Grow
Dolls
House at Beyond Spot.
I'm gonna be up here. You know,
I'm
I'm gonna be up here. I'm gonna
organizing
have my video camera. I'm
And we want to meet you. We want to meet you. Please hit us up on Facebook
Come up,
so that you can give us your email address. We want to make sure that we're giving back. And for us to give back, you got to connect with us.
You gotta connect with us. Yeah,
That's
well,
what's up.
I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna promote it.
I might
You know, I'm
even
gonna
give
do my
out
thing.
10 free turkeys. What the hell?
10 free turkeys.
Raffle them off.
Yeah, y'all hear that? Free
You gotta
turkey.
give away some tubs of chickens too.
So wait, hold on, wait. I got to shout some people out real quick.
Okay, yeah. Get your shots out. Run them down. Let's go.
So DNA Productions, Adam and Dave,
Adam and Dave.
the dream team
The dream
of
team.
filming and directing. Those are the masterminds that work really close with me, and I learned so much from them, and they're so patient with me when it comes to putting together the show. It's amazing. I couldn't do nothing without
Excellent.
them.
Excellent.
So them in New York, Hakeem Taylor, my right, left hand, and left ankle, does so much for the project. The TFD. Graphic design, moral support. I mean, he's just there's no end to that. Jeremy Earl, actor, director Jeremy Earl. You can catch him. Listen, December 10th, 2014. Chicago PD. Chicago PD. He's gonna be on there doing a guest starring role. Make sure you check him out. When you wonder what police officer I was talking to, running and bouncing ideas off of, he was the one. You know, he's been a cop in Chicago for about 9 years, and he helped me out a lot. And we're lucky to have the support of the the Cleveland community now. But he was instrumental in the beginning, so definitely shout out to him.
Yeah, I'm not a police officer, but I ain't got my ass whooped by a few of them.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Or are you joking?
No, I'm serious. I've been locked up a few times. I know how they, when they put the knee in the back. I know the place they put it where you can get to breathe in. And
the coolest thing is we get to learn that. So seriously,
you want to know how that shit hurt?
No, seriously. We have to go. Now that we're on a television show, we have to go through an actual academy, a condensed academy. But it's for film, so it wouldn't be authentically what we have in the street. But we have to learn all that. How cool is that? So I'll learn how to take down a grown man.
Right.
You gonna learn how to hold
I'm
the
quite
gun?
sure it's not hard for you to take down a grown man right now.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
You haven't seen the trailer.
Right, you didn't see
Watch
her
the
hold
trailer.
the gun.
Watch the trailer.
I'm gonna watch
She
it.
the
Watch
soft
the
one.
trailer.
I'm on this though.
Don't
I'm
let
on
her
this.
fool you. Watch
I'm
the
on
trailer.
this though.
I am delicate,
I'm on this.
like a feather, and I wouldn't hurt a
So,
fly.
how would you rate this show compared to Law and Order?
Rate it on a scale of 1 to 10.
Or what's that Southland?
I've never seen Southland,
You
so
seen
That
Law and
cop
Order?
show.
I'm addicted to Law and Order. Rated as in which one or what are the similarities? Comparing it to Law and Order, it's way more urban. In the sense that the characters just have a swag that is indigenous to the African American community. It is not ghetto. There's a difference. That's what I mean when I say urban. It kind of the hip hop culture, which again is multicultural, but sprung from the African American community. It has that feel and that flavor to it. Well, it's something that Law and Order doesn't have.
Right.
Another thing is it has you. So you got crime, right? And a lot of cop shows focus on the crime, like this guy died. Let's figure out who killed him. FAU focuses a lot on the police and what's going on with them and their psychological issues and in their life and how that interferes with their work. So
it could be multiple crimes or no crime. You know
correct. I mean, you could have a whole episode and you'll be just as drawn to the characters if there was no fugitive to catch.
Right. That's
I don't know. What do you think?
I think that was pretty accurate. When you watch our show, you're gonna learn about us more so than what drives us to do what we do and how the differences. How
I mean, you know how you see somebody with a hairstyle and you be like, man, I want that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I honestly, I wanna. It's like I want to copy this. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I am. You know what I'm saying? But I like what I'm getting from you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn. Why the hell did I think of this? You know what I'm saying? Where the hell was my ancestors? You know what I'm saying? And that's the vibe I'm getting. And that's what I'm getting out of that. And I'm
that's
quite
real.
sure.
You being real.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it.
I'm gonna say what it
And
is.
in the beauty salon, you hear everything, you see everything. Hey, I done had 2 women this week tell me that their husbands is gay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey man, she got some raw because she just going on this. So I believe it, man. There's a lot of download brothers and their wife. When the women get suspicious that their husband a download brother,
no, that's not how she found out. The boyfriend sent her the text messages through the phone. I seen the text messages with my own eyes. Cause I'm like, girl, what is wrong with you? She come in with a big bottle of liquor. It's 5:30 in the morning.
Wow.
That's a big bottle of liquor situation.
She going through it.
I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, honey, look at this, and he.
Oh wow, that's terrible. Them down low brothers, man. You gotta be careful. They everywhere. They everywhere. DLBs, man. They get you.
So you hear and see everything in a nail salon. Or TV shows, we are
counselors.
all day long. We counselors,
yeah,
therapists,
that's
all day long.
Barbershop, beauty salon.
All day long. Everything. TV shows, we your biggest critic. Because everything is going to come in here and they're going to talk about it. So if the show is corny, man, Rain was promoting this whack show.
Right, that's how it is.
Was a bull.
Or they gonna be like, girl, why you ain't tell me you had the bald head, light skin? Dude, what the fuck? What was this? What was
Where
that?
he at? How many kids? Hey, I got them kids on deck.
So what if
I'm ready to be a pregnant.
There's a lot of corny niggas that accurate, but he alright. Look at this. Already with the T's on. They gonna be on you. You ready for that?
You ready for that?
You ready for that?
I don't.
that, man. You talking about being more famous than LeBron right now. LeBron, first accolade produced LeBron, and then now you. You ready?
Man, you gotta think about it. Your show gonna be a hit.
Right.
Y'all coming out at the end of income tax time.
Right.
That's the income tax deadline.
They're gonna be
Cable is gonna be off. So they ain't got nothing else to watch on TV.
Right.
So
when
they, hey, what's the little box they give you now?
Right, the Ruco box. It
The converter box.
TV 20.
No, not the Roku, because they ain't gonna be able to afford internet. They gonna be able to listen to us.
Right.
Y'all gonna blow up because they ain't gonna have nothing else to watch but TV.
Well, hopefully, even when y'all got some competition, y'all will still tune in. We gotta work hard for that.
Oh yeah, hey, move over, Law and Order.
You gotta realize, a person
Pop
knows
shows is a hit.
when you put that remote in your hand, when you at home, you know your stations, and I believe that I'm gonna try to do my best to help promote this.
Me too. All right.
At AT&T Uverse channel 99 and Time Warner Cable is channel 20, and everybody else it streams live 24 hours a day, so everyone will be able to see it.
Right,
so and then music, right? So music is huge in this show. We need music. If you are an independent artist and you we want to showcase your work, please hit us up on Facebook so that we
what? I got
it can't be no cussing. No, it gotta be clean.
It has to. I won't even say that. I won't even say that it has to be clean. It has to be purposeful.
Right.
And I will literally be the one going through the footage and making sure that it's purposeful. Because anything can be mixed out if you're expressing yourself. But if it's nonsense, I think there's just a lot of nonsense in music right now.
It's a lot of nonsense.
It's a lot of nonsense. And we just don't get down with
that
nonsense.
Chief Keef, how did he get a record deal? I told my son.
I got you.
Why
I'm about
do you
to put
listen
something
to
together
this?
for y'all.
What the nigga sound Down syndrome?
But you gotta realize,
Slobbing on himself.
we gonna start talking about
And
the Don
some
Low brothers
leggings.
again. You got your one dude wearing the girls' clothes.
Exactly.
You know what
What's
I'm
his
saying?
name? Jock? Young Dro?
Young somebody.
Young somebody
I
with
don't
fingernail polish.
Everybody wanna be young now. Well,
Everybody. And you 40.
No matter how old they get, they
Right.
still
Except
young.
your age.
Young
That's
Jeezy,
like young
and Young
PG.
Jeezy like 40.
You're not quite young no more, But hey, but I want to thank y'all for coming out.
Thank
like
you
I
for
said, we had a
having
Touch
us.
of Rain nail spa, 12407 Lunchmere. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank her for opening up the doors for us to do this interview.
Come see
And
us on
introduce
Saturday
us.
from
But
1 to
definitely
4.
come down here, huh?
Next Friday.
And next Friday I will be back here broadcasting again. And I want to thank you for
We gonna
coming
have
in.
a
And come
turn.
Saturday, this Saturday, right? No, tomorrow.
No,
Next Saturday.
next Saturday.
Oh, well, then we're going to plug it all the way Friday. We're going to plug it all day Friday. And
Get a blessing.
definitely.
Friday is the Nellathon.
The Nellathon. Like she said,
$10.
$10 full sets. Come on in here.
I know.
$10 full sets. I don't get I'm going to come get a pedicure,
Pedicure
manicure,
is
something.
$10.
Pedicure, 10. The full pedicure. I'm coming to get a pedicure. We'll be in the
Bring
building.
your man.
It's
For
basic.
all of you who have been waiting to have a reason to get your man to get a pedicure because his feet are horrible, this is the day. $10.
Don't stick to the sheets no more.
You don't gotta hear the
Wow.
scratching and the
That be
you don't
going on?
you don't gotta act like you can't look
Fucked up, man.
down.
I'm living with some beasts, man. Animals, man.
Some
If you
females,
are a man, take care of your
females'
feet.
feet stick to the sheets.
Oh
How about
my
that?
God, that's terrible. Your feet sticking
That hurt
to
my
the sheet.
feelings.
You need to
Yeah,
get your
man.
shit
Cutting
together.
holes in your mattress.
Man, you know what? I'm not
man.
judging. I'm not judging.
That's
Hey, I'm
ugly,
just
man.
saying.
I'm not judging.
I'm
Hey,
judging.
D'Angelo, I think we need roles on the show. That's
Right.
because we what you need.
Hey,
That's gonna have everybody watching.
right. Now tune in. Now listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way live, y'all. The Land, FAU, is premiering 4/14/15. You know what I'm saying? April 14th.
We can arrest you.
April 14th, y'all.
Hey, we got
Make sure you know what we need to do? We need to try to find a venue where we can have the debut where we got a big audience. We just get a room.
My cousin
and
just
put
bought
it on
J.
the
Roy's.
screen. Yeah.
It got
And have
20
like a listening
black
party. We got
Oh.
a viewing party
I love
of the debut.
My cousin just bought
on
You know what I'm
J-Roy's. He
saying?
on
Yeah,
J-Roy's and
Right.
Helen's Game.
I would
Let's
love
do
that.
something like that, you
I would
know.
love that.
And you know, and the 14th is a what day?
The 14th is a Tuesday, so every Tuesday, at that point it'll be every
Every
Tuesday at
Tuesday.
8:30 p.m.
Good deal, yeah. I want to, like I said, I'm gonna try to do everything I can. I love that, man. Local hip hop artists, and local artists, period. And that's what I can, you know, local artists. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for
Thank you for
coming.
having us. This is
Oh,
fun.
definitely. And you know, and when y'all make it to the other side, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget me. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget me right here. You know what I'm saying? But and on a serious note, you know, keep focused and keep motivated. You know what I'm saying? And keep the vision, and keep these people guessing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be beautiful, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a CS. I'm not CS. I like Law and Order. So I'm.
Me too.
And I love anything. Shoot 'em up, bang bang. Police smack somebody. I done seen enough. I done felt that enough. So I like to see other people get their ass whooped. So next time you on this show, you gotta talk somebody the fuck up. Smile when you think of me. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga
Yeah.
said smile when you
Good.
think of me.
I like that, man. Whoop an ass or two. I mean, you know, but one thing about it, on a serious note, you know, don't get police already 99.9% negative job. You know what I'm saying? That's what they get all day long. You know, so I'm not saying expect to get your ass whooped by the police, but if you talking and doing some things that you shouldn't be doing, then expect that. We was talking about on my last show last Friday.
I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Last Friday, it was the young lady. Matter of fact, I called Miss Cream Show, and she was saying that the lady she was schizophrenic or whatever the case may have been, and this happened in Cleveland down there on Ansel, where the young lady, the family was debating if they should send her to the home, the mental place to get evaluated or not, and they decided she should go, so they called the police. In the process, the police handcuffed her and was taking her to the car. She got to acting up, you know what I'm saying, resisting arrest, kicking and fighting them and standing on. And they got to the point where the police officer slammed her. End result, she's dead. You know what I'm saying? She's dead. Yeah, definitely dead. But it's like, at what point do you need the police to take your loved one to the hospital? We call the police, like she said, Cream said this main thing, you don't need the police for everything. You know what I'm saying? We always want to call the police no matter what the fuck goes on. And the police is not needed for everything. So this is definitely the type of show that need for people to be able to relate to the police and see exactly what they go through. And to be able to, not to make light and to say it's cool for the police to do what they do,
Right.
but maybe to look at it from a different perspective.
It's about
And then not to cut you off, but if you need some real live Cleveland police officers, my fiance got about 8 brothers.
Awesome.
That's real live police officers.
Awesome.
And they know how to bust a head.
They bust heads. The one, he on suspension now. Like,
He
like you say the nigga name, I swear,
Hell no.
anywhere I go, they say, oh, I ain't gonna say it on the air, but you this person? No, that nigga a legend. Well, I mean, tell this nigga done shot over 20 people
Damn.
and still got a badge.
Hey, it's crazy.
But it is. It's about holding up a mirror. You know, it's not creating a false reality. Holding up a mirror, man. And it's tough because, like I told you, I talked to Jeremy Earl, and he just told me some stuff. You know, not just specifically his stories, but just things that come along with the job in general. And he's like, every single day, I see people in their worst moments. That's my job. My job is not. If you did amazing things for 40 years straight, but one day you lose your cool, that's when I'm gonna meet you. And it changes your perspective. It makes you look at the world differently. You know, it'll be hard, especially after some years, for it not to affect you.
Coming here, Nail Tech gone crazy.
Right. Okay, y'all. With that being said, that's my time. That's my show.
Come
Thank
in on
y'all for
Booth
leaving.
Day.
This is my outro. Listen to this. Check it out.